Karlissa just snapped, and this time it ain't about Blueface. It ain't even about Chrisean.
Please stop getting in my kid's business. I'm going to have a lawyer send you some information for giving misinformation.
It's about Dre, her other son, and a secret so wild, her own sister had to leak it. The internet is in chaos after a now-deleted live exposed what Dre allegedly did in Vegas and Karlissa.
None whatsoever. Please don't play with my son. Please don't do it.
She's not staying silent anymore. I kept quiet for years. But you gone? Come for my boys. Nah, sis, you getting dealt with? But the shock didn't stop there. Mid-rant, Karlissa did the unthinkable. She pointed the finger right back at Chrisean's fans, blaming them for what's happening to Chrisean Jr. behind the scenes. Y'all want to cry for her baby?
Where?
Was y'all when that boy was screaming for help? This ain't no regular family drama. It is an explosive meltdown spilling across live streams, Twitter threads, and leaked text messages. But Johnny, what did Dre do that pushed Karlissa over the edge?
I don't got no shame in my motherfucking game when it comes to my kids. I do something strange.
And why are people saying Chrisean's fans might actually be responsible for the baby's situation? To understand why Karlissa exploded like this, we gotta rewind the clock because this ain't just about Dre. This goes way deeper. For years, Karlissa Saffold, Blueface's outspoken and unapologetic mother, has made headlines for beefing with her own family. But what most people don't know is, Karlissa has 3 children, and while Blueface is the most famous, Dre, her oldest son, has always been the one. In the shadows, quiet, calculated. The one who stayed out the limelight until now. It all started when Karlissa's sister, Auntie Dee, who's been quiet for a while, randomly went live on Facebook. Nothing fancy. No warning. Just her in her kitchen sipping wine, and then boom. I kept my mouth shut when she was protecting Dre. But Vegas? Nah. I can't hold that in. That one line sent shockwaves across TikTok and Reddit. People were like, wait, what happened? In Vegas? Who's Dre? And the rumors started swirling. Was Dre involved in something illegal? Something dangerous? Auntie Dee continued. She out here throwing shade at Chrisean. Talking about parenting, but didn't say nothing when Dre left that girl stranded in Vegas with a bruise on her face. You're protecting the wrong son, Karlissa. Fans? We're stunned. Who was this girl Dre allegedly left behind? What happened in Vegas? And why was this just now coming out? Now, here's the twist, Johnny. This ain't the first time Karlissa's covered for DRE.insiders. Allegedly, family friends started messaging blogs with receipts back in 2021. Dre had another incident at a bar where the girl ended up in the hospital. Lisa paid her off to keep quiet. She always said Dre was her good child. Now he done got exposed. But where does Chrisean come into all this? Oh, buckle up. Ever since Blueface and Chrisean's toxic love story became a reality TV obsession, Karlissa has been relentless in dragging Chrisean publicly, calling her unfit, saying she was putting the baby in danger, even hinting she'd call CPS herself. But when Chrisean Jr. started showing signs of distress, fans rallied around the baby, creating hashtags like #SaveChris, #WhereIsTheNanny, #Not another Zeus baby yet. Instead of supporting the concern, Karlissa snapped back online. That baby ain't y'all's concern. He's her responsibility. But funny how y'all didn't care when I was raising mine solo? Now y'all acting like y'all saints. But after Auntie Dee's leak, the internet flipped. Wait, Karlissa covered for Dre. What ELSE is she hiding? Did she really call CPS on Chrisean while covering up Vegas incidents? Just like that, suspicion turned into outrage in a now viral live. Chrisean herself addressed it without naming names. All these old women mad, they sons ain't nothing. Y'all did bad raising them. Don't come at me when you raised boys that leave bruises. I got mine, but y'all got secrets. That was the final straw. Just hours later, Karlissa went live and unleashed pure fire. She didn't hold Back, she didn't name her sister. But we all knew who it was aimed at. You bitter 'cause I ain't tell your secrets. But you want to leak mine? Girl, you on Section 8 spilling my family tea. How dare you? Y'all don't know what Dre been through. Y'all see one clip, hear one lie, and y'all want to crucify my baby. Then she turned her rage to Chrisean fans. Y'all, fake fans? Y'all weren't there when that baby was alone in that damn dressing room. Y'all weren't there when he cried so hard he turned blue. But now, y'all want to point fingers at me? The comments were on fire. Wait, did she just say Chrisean left the baby alone backstage? What, Blue crying? Are there receipts? And here's where the cliffhanger kicks in. Johnny, right as the live ended, someone dropped a leaked photo in the comments section. A backstage hallway. A stroller. No adults in sight. Caption. Zeus, ain't cut this part out, Johnny. Was this real, staged, fake? Was that Chrisean Jr. in that stroller? By the time the alleged backstage photo hit the timeline, all eyes were locked in. No one could tell if the pic was real or manipulated. But the internet didn't wait for confirmation. Reddit threads popped up instantly. This confirms it. Chrisean left Jr. alone. Zeus editing ain't slick. This been hidden. Where TF was the nanny. But while fans were arguing, someone else dropped a nuclear bomb in the comments section. A voice note. Short. Distorted, filled with background noise. But the voice. Unmistakably DRE. And what he said had everybody clutching their phones. She asked me to take her to the hotel. Then started crying talking 'bout she was pregnant. I don't know if it's mine. I left. What? Wait, a girl was pregnant? And Dre just left her in Vegas. Suddenly, the rumors had a face. And a voice. And the theory exploded. The timeline caught fire. So this is what Auntie D was talking about. Did Dre really leave a pregnant girl stranded? Is Karlissa covering for another deadbeat? And just like that, the situation flipped. People who once defended Karlissa started dragging her. You protected him while tearing down Chrisean. You judged her, but your son doing worse. And then came the receipts. An anonymous account, using the name @TruthUntied, dropped what looked like screenshots of DMs between a girl named Bria and a mutual friend in the messages. Bria writes, "He said he'd help me get an Uber to the airport, but then dipped. I was bleeding and alone. I only came because he said Karlissa would be there and everything would be safe." But they all ghosted. Fans were shocked. Bria's profile was private. But internet detectives immediately pulled up old tagged pics of Dre at a Vegas club 2 weeks prior, and guess who was standing near him? Bria, in a pink dress, holding a clutch, smiling, and now the comments turned brutal. How you out clubbing, then leave a pregnant girl stranded? This some Chrisean Blueface energy, but worse. But the biggest twist. One comment said, Bria ain't just a hookup. She's related to someone on Zeus. And that's when things turned dark. Because now, people started wondering, was this drama bigger than family? Was there network-level protection happening behind the scenes? Right then, Karlissa went live again. This time she was furious, pacing, shaking, visibly emotional. Everybody want to come for my family. What about y'all's sons? Y'all cousins? Bria, she was never pregnant. She said that to trap my son, and she gonna regret this. My sister always wanted my life. Now she trying to ruin my boys. I'll take this to court if I got to. The live lasted 9 minutes, but the fire, it lasted hours. Zeus stayed silent. Chrisean didn't post. Blueface made a shady tweet. Whole lot of yapping, but no DNA results. And Karlissa's sister, she doubled down. She posted on Facebook, Bria called me in tears. She bled alone in a Vegas hotel bathroom while Karlissa's son was out flexing. On a yacht? You tell me who the real villain is? This wasn't just family drama anymore. This was a war. And while all this was happening, the ice under Chrisean Jr. kept getting thinner. Bloggers started digging up more receipts about the baby's condition. One post claimed he's been in and out of checkups for breathing problems. CPS has done visits, but everything gets silenced when cameras turn on. And another one producer said Jr. was crying so hard during one episode shoot that they had to scrap the whole segment. Nobody talks about it. And then, just when it couldn't get worse, a nurse spoke out anonymously. She claimed to work at a private LA clinic and said, "I seen that baby more than once. He's sweet, but something ain't right. He barely responds to people, just stares. They call it trauma response." But everyone around him too busy filming. Shh, Johnny? The fans lost IT. So y'all mean to tell me, while Chrisean fighting? Online, while Karlissa blaming the internet? While Dre ditching girls in Vegas? The baby's suffering. This ain't drama. It's a whole tragedy. But the craziest twist came when Auntie D pinned a comment under one of her live reposts. "If Karlissa don't stop lying, I'll drop the audio from the Vegas hotel staff. Dre left at 3 a.m. Girl was bleeding at 3:15. I got the call logs. Oh my God. Wait, she got hotel audio. We still haven't heard from Bria herself." The next twist didn't come from Karlissa. It didn't come from Bria. And it definitely didn't come from Chrisean. It came from the hotel staff in Vegas. An anonymous Reddit post titled, "Proof Dre left her bleeding" went viral in minutes. Inside, a voicemail recording dated and timestamped from a front desk employee. "Hello, Ms. Johnson. This is management from Paradise Palms. We received a noise complaint from room 37 when security checked. Your guest was in visible distress and requested an ambulance." Visible distress, ambulance, and guess who the room was booked under? D. Porter. Dre's legal name. The internet exploded again. At Female Rap Shade posted a carousel of screenshots. Slide 1. Voicemail transcript. Slide 2. Vegas hotel map. Slide 3. Zoomed in. Pic of Dre outside a nearby liquor store at 2:52 m. Cap show. Now, this man left a bleeding girl alone and thought we wouldn't find out. Where TF is Karlissa now? And then a nurse from Cedars-Sinai stepped in an exclusive DM shared with @GlamT Unfiltered. The nurse wrote she came in with spotting and dehydration. We asked if the father could be contacted. She said no, he blocked her. We kept her overnight. She left early and said she didn't want anyone to know. And then another piece dropped. Bria's old Facebook post from months earlier where she mentioned, "Can't wait to hit Vegas for the weekend." Mama Porter said the vibe's gonna be unmatched. Mama Porter, aka Karlissa, the same woman now denying she ever knew Bria. Fans went nuts. How you denying someone you invited? Karlissa caught in 4K. So who lying now, ma'am? And guess who suddenly reappeared? Chrisean. With a cryptic Instagram story, a black screen with just one word, karma. Within minutes, the blogs reposted it. And everyone had the same theory. She knows something. Is she talking about Bria? Or is karma coming for Karlissa? But then Zeus dropped a trailer and it left jaws on the floor. The trailer was for the upcoming Chrisean and Blueface raw and uncensored mini-series. In the final 5 seconds of the teaser, Chrisean Jr. is seen crying uncontrollably, held by a nanny. The room is chaotic, people yelling, "No mom" in sight. But what shocked viewers? A blurred man's voice in the background screaming, "Yo, why is he still here? Didn't y'all say CPS was coming? What? Did someone just admit CPS was called again? And was that Blueface's voice? And right there, the comments blew up. So CPS been involved. Karissa blamed the fans when it was her own son. Ain't no way this. Baby safe in that house. And guess what? A former Zeus producer came forward anonymously in a now deleted TikTok. The producer, face blurred, said, "We filmed scenes with Junior, but most didn't air. He cried nonstop, couldn't focus. Just screamed. And people around him didn't know how to handle it. At one point, we were told to cut it and move on because it was too disturbing for viewers. Oh my God, this wasn't a show anymore. Then Karlissa's sister came back in a 2-minute Facebook video titled, "She tried to silence me. She said, 'You told me to keep quiet.' But when I saw that girl crying, bleeding, begging for help, I knew I couldn't. Your sons keep making babies and walking away. And you keep blaming everybody but them. Don't worry. Voicemail ain't the only receipt I got." The camera cut off and fans started begging in the comments. "Drop the files. Show us everything. Expose them all." And Johnny, guess who liked that post? Chrisean's mom. Yes, her real mama. That's when everyone knew this war ain't over. And the next move could change everything just when fans thought they had seen it all. A legal bombshell changed the entire game. Documents. Leaked. Real. Court-stamped papers filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. Guess who was listed as the plaintiff? Bria. And who was she coming for? Karlissa. That's right, Bria's legal team filed a cease and desist along with an official civil suit for defamation, harassment, and emotional distress. A tweet from @TheLegalT read, "Bria Porter versus Karlissa Angel Porter. Documents verified. Allegations, coercion, online abuse, public lies, and witness intimidation. Hearing set for 2 weeks from now." The streets were done. Zeus Insider posted, "Bria's lawyer confirms she received threats after her first video. Her phone was hacked. Fake text leaks. Harassment escalated after her sister went live. And now the court was involved." Bria's attorney, who previously worked high-profile Hollywood cases, told TMZ, "My client was silenced by her own blood. This is bigger than family. It's about truth. And the world's about to hear everything." Fans couldn't believe it. Not Karlissa getting sued by her own sister. Oh, now this family drama is officially court level. Bria flipping the whole table. But here's what really left people speechless. In Bria's court testimony preview, one line was highlighted in red. "I have reason to believe Dre has engaged in behavior that endangered multiple young women under false identities." Wait, multiple false identities? And then asked if the internet hadn't caught enough fire. A hacker account leaked an anonymous tip allegedly from a Zeus employee. Dre used multiple names when booking hotels. One of them wasn't even real. It matched a guest pass log from the Chrisean shoot in December. Screenshots attached showed guest badges marked Devontae J. But nowhere in the cast or crew records was that name listed. Fans were shook. Who TF is Devontae J? Did Dre sneak into sets using fake names? This is getting dark. And then another woman came forward. An IG user named @IomNovi posted a 3-minute reel saying, "I don't care if y'all believe me or not. He flew me out after my friend said he was a music manager. When I got there, it was just him. No studio. I ran. Told me to call him Jay, said his mom handled his business. His mom. AKA Karlissa." Now the internet had theories flying. So Karlissa been covering for Dre this whole time. She ain't protecting her son. She hiding his dirt. Bria tried to stop it and got bullied. Even Chrisean jumped in again, reposting a screenshot with the caption, "You tried to come for my baby, but you ain't even protect yours." That's wild. Boom. And in the middle of all that, Zeus Network made a quiet change. The newest promo no longer featured Dre at all. His name scrubbed. His scenes cut. His IMDb page frozen. And fans KNEW, something big was coming. They are erasing him like he never existed. Zeus running scared. Now, Bria just opened a can of worms they can't close. And just when you thought that was the last twist, Bria's lawyer announced a press conference. Date, next Friday. Location, downtown Los Angeles. Purpose, to reveal footage she claims was intentionally buried by producers. One word was in the invite: proof. And now it's your turn. What do you think really happened behind the scenes? Was Karlissa protecting her son? Or covering up a twisted trail of lies? Is Bria a hero for speaking out, or just trying to get attention? And let's talk about Chrisean Jr. for a second. Is this baby drama just another distraction? Or are we about to learn that everything we knew about this kid's paternity, health, and safety was completely wrong? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading everything. Who do you believe? Bria, the brave sister with receipts; Karlissa, the loudest voice in the room; Chrisean, the emotional mother caught in chaos; or Dre, the mystery man with too many secrets? And don't forget, that press conference is just days away. New footage, new proof, and possibly a new round of drama that will bury someone for good. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because when that next update drops, you won't want to miss a second of it. Like this video if you think the truth is finally coming to light. Share it with someone who's been following every twist. And remember, drama ain't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Stay tuned, 'cause next week, somebody's career, reputation, and freedom might be gone for good. Subscribe, comment,